is ZNS Total Sports.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The Forest was alive last night as the Exuma homecoming games took center stage. Volleyball was first up on the schedule, and everybody was having a good time.
The purpose of these games is to bring unity in the island of Exuma. We are moving throughout the island of Exuma from Williamstown to Barretari. The island is divided into 4 different teams, and in those teams we're going to be playing volleyball, basketball, swimming, track and field, and all of these events will be moved from island settlement to settlement.
These games have been organized by us here in the Exumas as a pre-preparation for our anticipation of the Bahama Games scheduled for next year.
Sacs Big Red Machine won the Senior Girls Championship at the inaugural National High School Soccer Championships, and Coach Daria Adderley said such a tournament was long overdue.
I think the BFA has been trying to do this for years, and I applaud them for actually being able to get the actual tournament off, and especially bringing Grand Bahama and bringing the 2 GPRSA and PASs together, because years ago when I played in school, we played against GPRSA and it was very competitive, and I think the idea of the national championships brings the competitive back again, and then also we can see what the other schools have.
Baseball is now the order of the day for junior and senior boys in the Government Secondary School Sports Association. Unlike with the other sports, though, there's no full season as teams are playing in a tournament-style format.
I think it's a disservice to the game of baseball, which is a professional sport, and we only play in a tournament.
They've done this for the last 3 or 4 years, so what can you say? Whatever the reason is, you just come out and play with whatever they decide.
We have to start with something, starting with this tournament, and we need to start early in the year so that we can get more games in. But this tournament could be a good lead up to a longer season next year.
I think they need to start baseball earlier, like they start baseball in February or January, and let it continue during basketball on the weekends.
One of the main things what really hinders the high school from playing more games is that you have some of the teachers who are coaching more than one sport, and all the other sports leading into one another. So we'd have to wait until, for example, soccer is finished, and then they would get into the baseball. But once we can find a way to work around it, we'd be able to get more games into the series.
Now the GSSA baseball season will come to a close next week. On Monday, the CV Bethel Stingrays meet the R.M. Bailey Pacers for the right to advance to the Senior Boys Championship, and CV Bethel is not lacking confidence.
We only got one goal, and that's to win championship.
Nobody could better in the great CV battle.
We are the competition. The only people who could beat us is us.
Already waiting in the Senior Boys Championship, the C.R. Walker Knights, and they believe faith will bring them through.
We're trying to win, we come on top, keep Jesus first, and once he is a foundation in us, no doubt what we could do.
The Bahamas Basketball Federation's national championships were staged last week here in the capital. Despite losing the Division I championship to the GB Shipyard Cruisers, the New Providence champs, the Millboat Cyclones, still had a successful season, and head coach Wade Watson spoke about his future with the team.
I'm at a point in my life now where I have to make a decision as to whether I'm going to continue coaching and how long I'm going to continue to coach. I'm really tired. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of preparation.
And that's all the time for sports. Stay tuned to check on weather still to come.
This is ZNS Total Sports.